Good iPhone. Oh, here we go. Okay. So June 2nd, oh wow. June 2nd is a Friday, so June the 3rd, we'll have Harry back on the show. There you go.
Awesome.
June 3rd at
Sounds
6
like
p.m. Eastern. I didn't realize it was a Friday, so fantastic. Right on. So,
guys, that was such a, that's fascinating what he just said about how that all came about and the kind of creative writing about going back into his family and all that. It's like, wow.
Yeah,
didn't expect that, right?
My family history is not even close to that, Nah. And and it's kind of well, funny, ironic. I'm not sure which way to put it, but kind of ironic and funny at the same time because that's what a lot of essentially nightmares are made of. First off, but and they always talk about all these old like haunted asylums or mental health hospitals, however which way you want to put it. We don't want to be completely PC, but you know what I'm talking about. So so it was eventually shut down, and it's the same thing like around Ontario. They're shutting a lot of them down, so they're kind of being condensed into one small one, and it's not exactly the best situation in the world. But we're not going to get into the political aspect of those things. But either way, it's great tunes, and like. Yeah, I hope, hint, hint, Harry, please send the links to Mike so you can listen to the album, because Mike, this album is just fantastic. It's something else. And if you've heard Parkway Divides, which I know you have, the change, it just, wow. It's not just simple, it's drastic, but drastic in a good way, because a lot of bands try to do that, and they just don't complete we'll call it the trifecta that they wanted to, but this one absolutely does. And I know I'm partially ill-advised, but seriously, like, this guy is seriously talented, so please check out his stuff. And he's got, I think Parkway Divides mostly is on SoundCloud. Probably Jack the Ripper and Pirate Denial is as well. Obviously, the rest of the album is not, but it'll be it'll be out very, very soon. And so let's get to our next song here of the night, and this is sort of new by Seething Akira. This is on their SoundCloud, available on iTunes and that sort of thing. This one's called This Is Our World. Dig this.
If you don't like what we
leaving Akira, This Is Our World, and that was the as it was put, the Victory Feel remix, and it was a great tune. Like, really enjoyed it. I mean, I just, since the last one, I mean, it just, I'm very excited to hear more and hear what happens on the next album, which comes out very, very soon. Pretty sure.
That's a fantastic tune. That had it was kind of like Linkin Park meets Cypress Hill meets some of the good bits of Limp Bizkit, and then it went into this dirty dubstep tune, which I love. That was proper quality. I felt like I was in a club at the end. I used to work with a guy, I can't remember if I said it on the show before, but I used to work with a guy who was massively into his dubstep. And I said, how did you start getting into all that? He goes, I used to listen to loads of heavy metal, and dubstep is just the dirty electronic equivalent of it, but you can play it in clubs. I was like, okay, I get that.
Well, yeah, that can make sense, right? So
yeah, that's it. He used to listen to like Sepultura.
Oh, wow.
But he loved going out. You never hear that in a club, in Brighton or whatever. So dubstep was the closest. But yeah, that had they just reminded me of that era. It had that whole, I used to go to a lot of clubs with them, and it had that whole kind of thing going on, which was awesome, man. Yeah, that's a really cool tune. I like that.
Right on. So next up, we have, it's not a new one, it's a bit of an older one, but we haven't put in a long, long time. Actually, you know what? We'll go with another one first. Let's go with the brand new one by Operation Neptune Spear. This one's called 1984. Dig this. Operation Neptune Spear with 1984. Well, man, we know that his stuff is all kind of like just here, there, and all over the place, and kind of some heavy stuff as well. But this was super heavy, and he wanted to make sure I had the tune because not only did he email me the MP3, but he tweeted me, I said, no, you can download it for free on SoundCloud too. He's like, no, man, I already got it. And he goes, okay, cool, because the MP3 is a lot better than the SoundCloud version of it.
Fair enough. Yeah, man, that's a cracking tune. I love the kind of aggression in the vocals. I love the way the drums drive it, and you've got the wailing guitar bits. They're almost like, Noel Gallagher jamming with Van Halen or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh man,
kind of mix, which is really cool. He does some really interesting stuff, and that's another banging tune. I really enjoyed that.
Well, it's classic, man. Just because I love the way he does it. Just because it's just kid there and all over the place, but he's got like so many different genres. But like a lot of genres you would expect, like really like kind of heavy, like metal, like expecting like you're listening to Sepultura or Slayer or something, and that's cool because I like both bands. Like let me tell you, I mean I saw Slayer in Detroit when I lived there almost years ago. But anyways, the place I saw them at was a place called Harpo's, and I shit you not, there was bullet holes in the wall. And this was right before God Hates Us All, which was initially supposed to come out ironically on 9/11, but it obviously got postponed and brought out later. But yeah, it was crazy stuff, man. Like I mean, and the craziest thing too is for me is like when I found out that Mike Patton, who was originally Faith No More, actually before Faith No More, he started Mr. Bungle, was his very first band, and he agreed to do Faith No More on the condition that he could still do Mr. Bungle. They agreed, so he became part of Faith No More. But he's got a lot of side bands. There's Tomahawk, there's Fantomas, but Fantomas is one of the craziest mixes you ever think of because their drummer is Dave Lombardo, Slayer drummer. Yeah,
right.
King Buzz or Buzzo from the Melvins, the guitarist, and the bassist is pretty much a longtime friend of Mike Patton named Trevor Dunn, and Mike Patton obviously does vocals and that sort of thing, and it's crazy stuff, man. And then just seeing him live, just seeing Fantomas, like because Lombardo has a huge setup, so I saw him with Slayer and with Fantomas, so crazy because two completely different genres. And Fantomas is a lot like Mr. Bungle and a lot like Tomahawk, whereas each type of music is different and it constantly evolves and changes. So it's just crazy stuff because Mike Patton's one of those guys who just wants to rock and play and sing and do whatever. So that makes it so interesting. So yeah, like very very cool, and I love the metal influence, like decent song.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, Mr. Bungle, I remember listening to years ago. I just thought that was completely awesome, and I saw Faith No More only a couple of years ago actually, and I saw Black Sabbath as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was Faith No More, Soundgarden, Black Sabbath, Motorhead. It was a really good day.
Oh wow, yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, man, that was a quality one. But yeah, I think it was Fantomas. When we interviewed Hands of Blue, was that the one they were talking about? I still haven't heard it, but I think they mentioned a Mike Patton band that I hadn't heard and said it was an influence. I think it was Hands of Blue or.
I'm pretty sure you're right. I'm trying to let me think about it for a few minutes, but I'm pretty sure you're right in that one. So and just in case, Gina Ender, if you're listening, please pipe in and speak up if that's the one that Mike was thinking of.
And if it wasn't you, anyone else you've ever interviewed that's influenced by Mike Patton, remind me who you are. I'm sorry.
Right on. So let's get to our next song of the night, and this is I was saying before, this is a bit of an older tune by the band, but they are a cool band from Detroit. This band is called Slumlord Radio. The song's called Fort Knox. Dig this.